perfect world. Everybody's out there crying to be heard, but I got a new fire burning my heart, lighting up the darkness and moving like a meteorite. Oh, fire! Oh, fire! Just falls in
Stroke of Luck. I'm ReneMarie. Can everyone hear me? Is it too echoey? It probably is. We're setting up today to have our Christmas show, and I'm so blessed to have everyone in the studio and everyone out there watching us. And we want to give first want to shout out to Kathy Walker, Bobby Baby Walker. Bobby had another stroke, so we have to keep Bobby in our prayers. He's now in a rehabilitation, so I believe this is his 4th stroke. And yeah, he wasn't speaking correctly, slurring. So Kathy once again decided to bring him to the hospital, and they didn't determine it the first time, but they did determine it the second time he went in that he had another stroke. So we got to keep Bobby in our prayers. Maybe in a little bit I'll FaceTime Bobby. Kathy, if you're watching, let me know if Bobby can FaceTime with us to be a part of this show, or maybe he just wants to Facebook in. Anyway, so we're in the studio. I'm gonna just wing it with some music first, because I had to come into the studio and set up, and I need to get into the swing of things, and I need to get balanced a little bit before I do anything in my life. So and music does that to me. So we're gonna start off with Rocking Around the Christmas Tree, a great Christmas song. And this show is about really just loving people and bringing people together, and spreading peace, hope, love, the world, and celebrate the wonderful accomplishments we've had this year. And my co-host, can you show Judy on the other end over there before we begin? Because I want everybody to know Judy is in the studio. Hi, Judy.
Hi, everybody.
And Herb, and what's your husband's name?
Alan.
Alan is here, and Jim's in the studio, and maybe I'll take photos of everybody so everybody can see it. And this is Ginny, Alicia, Andrew and Maureen. And as when they get up and they sing, they'll say a little bit of their connection to us and, you know, what they do and so all that stuff. But we really want to get going with some music and really, this, like I said, this show is about entertainment. So let's rock. Let's sing a little bit. Ready, everyone? Rocking around the Christmas tree at the Christmas party hop. Mistletoe hung where you can see every couple tries to stop. Rocking around the Christmas tree, let the Christmas spirit ring. Maybe we'll have some pumpkin pie and we'll do some caroling. Let's go. You will get a sentimental feeling when you hear voices singing, let's be jolly. Deck the halls with bottles of holly, rocking around the Christmas tree, let the Christmas spirit ring. Maybe we'll have some pumpkin pie and we'll do some caroling. Let's go. Come on. Judy. Let's go, everybody. Sunday morning singing. Here we go. You will get a sentimental feeling when you hear voices singing, let's be jolly. Deck the halls with bottles of holly, rocking around the Christmas tree. Have a happy holiday. Everyone dancing merrily in a new old-fashioned way. Jingle bells. Let's do the jingle bells. Let's go. Through the snow in a one-horse open sleigh, all the fields we go, laughing all the way. Bells on bobtails ring, making spirits bright. What fun it is to ride and sing a sleighing song tonight. Oh, jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh. Hey, jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh. Let's go. Wait. Andrew, take it away.
Dashing through the snow.
Dashing through the snow.
One-horse open sleigh. Over the fields we go. Laughing all
Okay,
the
where
way.
is it?
Bells on bobtail ring.
In spirits ride. What fun it is to ride and sing a sleighing song tonight. Oh, jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh. Hey, jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh. All right. Alicia, take it away. Dashing. Wait, I'll let you know. These are my tracks. Dashing through the snow in a one-horse open sleigh. Over the hills we go, laughing all the way. If there is fun, how fun it is to ride and sing along the countryside. Oh, jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh. Hey, jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh. Woo! All right. Now this has got to be Alicia's favorite because it is one of mine. A little Feliz Navidad. Let's go, everybody. Let's rock. And I need to have a glass of water when I get done. Ready, everybody? Feliz Navidad, cha-cha-cha-cha-cha-cha. Feliz Navidad, cha-cha-cha-cha-cha-cha. Feliz Navidad, prospero año y felicidad. Feliz Navidad, cha-cha-cha-cha-cha-cha. Feliz Navidad. Feliz Navidad, prospero año y felicidad. Pretty close to your mouth there, George, so they can hear. I wanna wish you a Merry Christmas. I wanna wish you a Merry Christmas. I wanna wish you a Merry Christmas from the bottom of my heart. I wanna wish you a Merry Christmas. I wanna wish you a Merry Christmas. I wanna wish you a Merry Christmas from the bottom of my heart. Let's go, Virginia. Feliz Navidad, cha-cha-cha-cha-cha-cha. Feliz Navidad, that's it. Feliz Navidad, prospero año y felicidad. Feliz Navidad, that's it, Virginia. Take it away.
Feliz Navidad.
Feliz Navidad, prospero año y felicidad. Let's go! I wanna wish you a Merry Christmas. I wanna wish you a Merry Christmas. I wanna wish you a Merry Christmas from the bottom of my heart. I wanna wish you a Merry Christmas. I wanna wish you a Merry Christmas. I wanna wish you a Merry Christmas from the bottom of my heart. One more time. Feliz Navidad, cha-cha-cha-cha-cha-cha. Feliz Navidad. Feliz Navidad, prospero año y felicidad. Feliz Navidad, cha-cha-cha-cha-cha-cha. Feliz Navidad. Feliz Navidad, prospero año y felicidad. One more time. I wanna wish you a Merry Christmas. I wanna wish you a Merry Christmas. I wanna wish you a Merry Christmas from the bottom of my heart. I wanna wish you a Merry Christmas. I wanna wish you a Merry Christmas. I wanna wish you a Merry Christmas from the bottom of my heart. Woo! Feliz Navidad. I messed up. Feliz Navidad, prospero año y felicidad. Here we go, that's it. Woo! All right. Music just lifts the souls, lifts the souls. So now we're going to have Judy say a few inspirational moments, and then we're going to have Alicia come up and sing. Christmas time is here, and Maureen is going to sing Shepherd's Christmas. So Judy, take it away.
The joy of giving. Somehow, not only for Christmas, but all the long year through, the joy that you give to others is the joy that comes back to you. And the more you spend in blessing the poor and lonely and sad, the more of your heart's possessing returns to make you glad. My wish for you, I wish you happiness, the kind that's deep within your soul and shines through your eyes. I wish you serenity and a sense of perspective that calms you and lends you understanding in the most difficult of times. I wish you success in every facet of your life, satisfaction and contentment in everything you do. I wish your dreams, with the promise of their fulfillment, a lifetime of extraordinary memories, and a path which leads to brighter tomorrows. Merry Christmas and a happy and healthy New Year. That's it?
Judy, can you introduce Alicia?
I'd like to introduce Alicia Moss. She's going to be singing
Christmas time is here.
Christmas Time is Here. Take it away, Alicia.
Ready? You want to say a few words? No? Yes, just say who you are.
My name is Alicia Moss. I'm from Roslyn, New York, and I'm so excited to be here. I love Mr. Kubla. I think you guys are amazing. ReneMarie and Judy, Marlow. Wonderful people, and it's a very good cause.
Ready?
Christmas time is here, happiness and cheer, fun for all that children call their favorite time of year. Snowflakes in the air, carols everywhere, olden times and ancient rhymes of love and dreams to share. Sleigh bells in the air, beauty everywhere. Yuletide by the fireside and joyful memories there. Christmas time is
I didn't know
here.
what she's saying.
We'll be drawing near. All that we could always see, such spirit through the years. Christmas time is here. Fun for all that children call their favorite time of year. Snowflakes in the air, carols everywhere, olden times and ancient rhymes of love and dreams to share. Sleigh bells in the air, beauty everywhere. Yuletide by the fireside and joyful memories there. Christmas time is here. We'll be drawing near. All that we could always see, such spirit through the
Next up, we've got Maureen Griffin, Ms. New York, Senior America 2018, singing Shepherd's Christmas.
Thank you very much. I'm very honored to have been asked to come to sing today. Fabulous organization and New York Senior America. Also, my sisters, my pageant sisters, great to be here with you. This song is called Shepherd's Christmas. I wrote it about 5 years ago. We all have Christmases that some are great and some are a little sparse. Doesn't make them any less great, but we all have those times. And this was written at a time where my soon-to-be husband and I were out of money, and we had just enough money to buy a Christmas breakfast. We had a tree and a wreath, but that was it. There wasn't going to be any presents that year, so we decided we were going to make our own special Christmas. We actually reenacted this true story where it happened. There's a music video on YouTube called Shepherd's Christmas.
walking through the CVS, seeing all the trinkets there, just dreaming of some gifts to buy without a dime to spare.
They gazed at me, those hazel eyes. My words had meant a lot. He hugged me as he said to me, best present I ever got. Then we placed the card back on the shelf and looked at all the things, picking presents we would give each other if we only had the means. We left with empty hands that day, without a single toy. We had instead those wondrous gifts of peace and love and joy. Merry Christmas.
Thank you so much. Can you put back on Judy and Ginny? And then I'll give you your mic back. And Andrew, you're up next. After, who's saying the next
I don't have
poems?
the timeline.
Right now?
No, I didn't put who was saying the next poems. Ginny, can you read the next poems for me? Is that be possible?
Sure.
What's that? Okay, take your time. This is all about winging it. And, everybody comes to the studio and they just come with open hearts and they really don't, I come up with a timeline, but this is a free and easy day. We're winging it, so we're going to enjoy our time together. So, Ginny, if you could sing your two poems while I set up with Andrew to perform. And if you want to come up and get your mic, so
Okay,
we'll just leave it here. We'll just
Okay, just
here.
leave it there. Yeah, that's fine.
Okay, so is the camera on, Jenny?
Hi, and good morning, everybody, and thank you, Renee and everyone. It's such a pleasure to be here this morning. The first poem I'd like to read is called The Nicest Present. Under the tree the gifts enthrall, but the nicest present of them all is filling our thoughts with those who care, wanting our Christmas joy to share. To you, whom we're often thinking of, we send our holiday joy and love. And the second poem is called Year-Round Joy. Christmas is full of shiny things that sparkle, gleam, and glow. These holiday pleasures dazzle us, and yet deep down we know that Christmas has its special gifts, but our year-round joy depends on the cherished people in our lives, our family, friends.
That was wonderful.
Hey, Andrew. Judy, you want to introduce Andrew?
Up next, we've got Andrew G. Ratway, who performs as Elvis most of the time. And you're going to be singing Blue Christmas.
Merry Christmas, everybody. I'm very happy to be here today. My wife and I, Judy, have been supporting ReneMarie for many years now. Forever. In life, you meet a lot of people. And then that one exceptional person comes along, and that is ReneMarie. She's so exceptional. What she's doing, getting stroke awareness out to the public, is really amazing. And I really appreciate having her in my life. And this is Blue Christmas from Elvis Presley.
I'm the blessed one to have you and Judy.
Thank you. Thank you, Lynn.
It's got a long intro.
Bear with me.
It's coming.
I'll have a blue Christmas without you. I'll be so blue just thinking about you. Decorations of red on a green Christmas tree won't be the same, dear, if you're not here with me. And when those snowflakes start falling, that's when those blue memories start calling. You'll be doing alright with your Christmas of wine. Have a blue Christmas. You'll be doing alright with your Christmas of wine. Have a blue Christmas. Thank you, ladies.
Thank you, Andrew. Thank you, everybody, for coming today. I love to sing. Music just lifts our souls and our spirits to a place that we have hope that things will get better. Life is really difficult most of the time. That's why I understand when people say to themselves when they lose hope. And that's why Andrew was saying you need people around you to really bring you hope and just to let you know it'll be okay. So I hope we do that on this show, because my foundation and my Struggle Love team and my Telethon team, which Ginny and Judy and Andrew and everybody here is a part of in some way, we really want to bring hope to everybody. I'm going to sing a song that I love all music, but this is one of 3 or 4 of my Christmas favorites. It's called Oh Holy Night. Enjoy it on a Sunday morning. Oh, holy night, the stars are brightly shining. It is a night of our dear Savior's birth. Only the world can sing another kind till He appears and the soul felt its worth. A thrill of hope, the weary world rejoices, for yonder reigns the new and glorious morn. Oh, on your knees, oh, healing joy says, oh, divine, oh, when Christ was born. Oh, Lord, all night divine.
that new and glorious morn. Thank you so much.
And next up is
Yes,
Maureen
Judy
Griffin.
for 1 second.
Yes, Maureen Griffin and Renee are going to sing White Christmas.
Oh, yes. We're going to try to sing White Christmas together because I don't know her track. So I wing it. You just keep singing. I'll join you when I know the, is this on? Yes. Can you speak in it?
Testing, testing.
Speak again.
Okay, testing, testing.
Speak again.
Again.
Okay, here we go. And again, I have no idea what track this is, but I like to wing it. That is a great Christmas song. What's the next one?
And up next, Maureen, you're up next.
Yes,
Again, you're going to be singing
so I didn't want to
I'll Be Home for Christmas.
by yourself. Take it away.
Have snow
another Christmas poem.
Right, we'll do to her. Do you want to read a Christmas poem, or would you like it to be? I forgot your name, I'm sorry. Joe. Oh,
No, Alan.
Oh, Alan. Oh. What, do you want to read a Christmas poem? We got a lot of Christmas poems. That's okay.
Actually, it's 2 poems.
Two poems, so let's see if I can do this without messing it up.
You'll read. And I won't forget Alan's name.
And I think I can do this.
Andrew.
Bright Christmas stars shine on high, golden stars in the wintry sky. Christmas candles in windows bright sends greetings into the night, while in our hearts the Christmas flame glows with a love like his who came, the infant Christ of lowly birth, to bring goodwill and peace on earth.
There's another one under that. There's another one under it, right there.
There's
On
nothing
the
on the
bottom,
back.
yes, there is.
Bottom corner?
Oh, the little one in the corner.
The little one in the corner.
You have to use your,
You got a
your
magnifying glass for this? Wishing you love, health, happiness, inner peace, all through and beyond this holiday season.
That's great, Harold. Thank you. All right, let's see. Next, we've got Andrew Bratway singing The Wonderful World of Christmas.
That's not it? That's number 14, let me see. Number 14.
If every day can be Christmas.
What's that?
If every day can be Christmas.
I have The Wonderful World of Christmas.
The wonderful
on.
world of Christmas, right.
And that's, well, let's do
Oh,
Silver
no,
Bell.
it's every day can be Christmas.
Well,
That's a good
this
one.
is what, so let's do Silver Bells. It's new number 3.
Silver bells, silver bells, it's Christmas time in the city. Ring a ling, hear them ring. Soon it will be Christmas Day. City sidewalks, busy sidewalks, dressed in holiday style. In the air, there's a feeling of Christmas. Children laughing, people passing, meeting smile after smile. And on every street corner, you'll hear silver bells, silver bells. It's Christmas time in the city. Ring a ling, hear them ring. Soon it will be Christmas Day. Strings of streetlights, even stoplights, twinkle bright red and green as the shoppers rush home with their treasures. Hear the snow crunch, see the kids march. This is Santa's big day. And on every street corner, you'll hear silver bells, silver bells. It's Christmas time in the city. Ring a ling, Hear the rain, soon it will be Christmas Day. Soon it will be Christmas Day.
It doesn't, the names are not in answer, but would you mind coming back in a little bit and singing How Great Thou Art? Would that be okay? You know what, let me look, hold on 1 second. What's the name of the song?
If every day could be Christmas.
Let me see.
It's,
Yeah.
should be 15.
Okay, it is 50. Okay, hang on, we'll do it.
Sorry about that, Joe.
Ready?
All set? Hear the bells saying Christmas is here. They ring out to tell the world that this is the season of cheer. Hear it choir singing sweetly somewhere, and the words of my heart I peace with the world as the sound of their singing fills the air. Oh, why can't every day be like Christmas? Why can't that feeling go on endlessly? For if every day could be just like Christmas, what a wonderful world this would be. Hear a child telling Santa what to bring, and a smile upon his tiny face is worth more to me than anything. Oh, why can't every day be like Christmas? Why can't that feeling go on endlessly? For if every day could be just like Christmas, what a wonderful world this would be.
Great lyrics, right? Aren't they great lyrics?
Thank you, Elvis.
Oh my gosh. So I think we're going to have
We've
Alan
got,
say a few.
yes,
I'll read a poem.
Alan's up next.
Thank you, Alan. Thank you, and Alan and her for being, like, winging it with me. Wait a second.
That's good. That's good enough.
Alan, maybe you're going to sing it.
Yeah, absolutely. In mime. This is entitled Let's Keep Christ in Christmas, written by Mary Ann Jameson. Let's keep the Christ in Christmas. May Christ reign in our hearts. It's all about the Son of God, this gift God did impart. When lowly shepherds heard the news, They went to see the one, the promised one of glory, God's precious Son. The wise men too saw the star and knew a king was born that day. They went to pay him homage, that babe upon the hay. Let's sing a song of Christmas, full of joy and cheer. The hope the earth has longed for has come in Christ, most dear. And then we have blessings for 2020. You are very special. May your home be filled with God's presence, peace, love, happiness, favor, and blessings. May God send his angels to protect you and your household every moment throughout the year. Amen.
Very good. Thank you. Thank you very much. Okay, Alicia is back up, and I hope I'm not going to mess up the name of the song. It's Masawa?
Más allá.
Más allá. ¿Qué dice más allá?
Más allá.
Hablamos español para todo el mundo que habla español.
Sí.
Ellos pueden
Más allá.
más allá.
Más
Espera que
allá.
tú vienes aquí un segundo. Espera que tú vienes.
Más allá de rencor, más allá.
¿Qué es más allá?
Más allá is away from here, away from here. So away from
Más
hatred,
allá?
away from más allá, más allá, más allá. So this is a wonderful song that Gloria Estefan wrote, and it talks about peace, love, and hope that our Christmases are always filled with peace and love.
It's true. It's true. You ready? Yes.
Cuando das sin esperar, cuando quieres de verdad, cuando brindas perdón en lugar de rencor, hay paz en tu corazón. Cuando sientas compasión del amigo y su dolor, cuando miras la estrella que oculta la nieve, hay paz en tu corazón. Más allá del rencor, de las lágrimas y el dolor, brilla la luz del amor dentro de cada corazón. Ilusión, Navidad, con tus sueños a volar. Siembra paz, brinda amor, que el mundo entero pide más. Cuando brota una oración, cuando aceptas el error, cuando encuentres lugar para la libertad, hay una sonrisa más. Cuando quieres compasión y rechazas el dolor, cuando quieres luchar por un ideal, hay una sonrisa más.
descubres tu verdad, cuando quieres forjar un mañana mejor, hay paz en tu corazón, más allá del rencor, de las lágrimas y el dolor, brilla la luz del amor dentro de cada corazón. Ilusión, Navidad, con tus sueños a volar, sin la paz, sin amor, que el mundo entero pide más.
Absolutely, absolutely beautiful. Next, Alicia will be singing with ReneMarie, and you'll be singing "Let It Snow."
And then, Virginia, do you have another poem?
No, but
Inspiration.
I have something about Hanukkah.
Okay, okay.
I just figured if you look at the words that I actually put some less.
I like to read. Why would I want the word?
Oh, yes.
Ready?
Yes.
You lead the way, because I don't know this track.
Oh, the weather outside is frightful, but the fire is so delightful. And since we got a place to go, let it snow, let it snow, let it snow. It doesn't show signs of stopping, and I brought some corn for popping. The lights are turned way down low. Let it snow, let it snow, let it snow. When we finally say goodnight, how I hate going out in the storm. But if you really hold me tight, all the way home I'll be warm. The fire is slowly dying, and my dear, we're still goodbying. But as long as you love me so, let it snow, let it snow, let it snow. When we finally, and I bought some corn for popping. The lights are turned way down low. Let it snow, let it snow, let it snow. When we finally say goodnight, how I hate going out in the storm. But if you really hold me tight, all the way home I'll be warm. The fire is slowly dying, and my dear, we're still goodbying. But as long as you love me so, here we go. Let it snow, let it snow, let it snow. Let it snow, let it snow, let it snow. Let it snow, let it snow, let it snow. Let it snow.
That's a great song. That's a great song.
Really enjoyed that.
Thank you. So Judy wants to say a few words about Hanukkah. And then,
First, I want to say Happy Hanukkah to everybody in the audience that's celebrating. Hanukkah is the Jewish 8-day wintertime festival of lights, celebrated with a nightly menorah lighting, special prayers, and fried foods like potato pancakes, which I love. The Hebrew word Hanukkah means dedication, and is thus named because it celebrates the rededication of the Holy Temple. In the 2nd century, the Holy Land was ruled by the Syrian Greeks, who tried to force the people of Israel to accept Greek culture and beliefs instead of mitzvah observance and belief in God. Against all odds, a small band of faithful but poorly armed Jews, led by Judah the Maccabee, defeated the mightiest armies on earth, drove the Greeks from the land, reclaimed the Holy Temple in Jerusalem, and rededicated it to the service of God. When they sought to light the temple's menorah, they found only a single bit of olive oil that had escaped contamination by the Greeks. Miraculously, they lit the menorah, and the one-day supply of oil lasted for 8 days until new oil could be prepared under conditions of ritual purity. To celebrate and publicize these miracles, the sages instituted the festival of Hanukkah. And again, happy Hanukkah to all that celebrate.
Thank you so much, Judy. So, I'm going to honor my grandmother, because this is our first Christmas without her. And then I want to go around the room, because I left us a little bit of time to really talk about what's in our hearts and how we're going to celebrate with our family and friends. And that includes you, Jim, so get your mic ready. And then I ask that everybody come on the stage area. I don't care what you pull up, but I want everybody to be here because we're going to go out singing. And I know it seems like a long time, 45 minutes, but when you're singing, 45 minutes is a lot longer. Yeah, so it's not a long time. And by the time we get to that, it'll probably be about 10:25, and we want to finish at 10:55 because I got a breakdown, and then Jim has a Pamela's show. So we want to...
The Justice Hour.
Justice Hour. So, okay, so I'm going to sing the song I sang for my grandmother. Maybe I can do without a little tears this time. It's called You Are Mine. I will come to you in the silence. I will lift you from all your fears. You will hear my voice. I claim you as Thank you so much. That's for my grandmother who passed away, and we're celebrating her life because she lived 96 and a half years, and she lived by herself, and it was only 3 months that we had to go through with her. But I know everybody has their weaknesses in their life, and we all have our difficulties, we all made mistakes in our lives, and in life, I guess it's about, why are we here on this earth, right? We're here on this earth to learn our purpose and to be kind to one another. I know that's the big thing now, is to be kind, and Ellen started that. And but it's true, if you reflect on the time in your life, especially during the holiday seasons, what are you doing here on earth? Like, to tell you the truth, money doesn't buy love, and money doesn't buy happiness. Money doesn't buy anything. Money, yes, we need money to pay our bills, because PSE&G and Verizon and all that, they can't care. They have to pay their bills on their end for their workers and stuff like that. But it really means, when I was driving in, I was listening to a commercial for Mr. Rogers. And during this holiday season, I really recommend that everybody go see that movie if you haven't seen it. It really does, and I heard something on there. When I went to see the movie, I thought to myself, it's not a bio about his life. It's not. And I heard today what it actually is. It's an adult Mr. Rogers. It's a story about a journalist that was having problems forgiving in his life, forgiving his dad when he grew up, and he was having, now he became a journalist, and the only person that would take him on to do a report on him was Mr. Rogers. And Mr. Rogers really showed him how to forgive. And he had such a gift about him. And in the story it says that he would go to places, to hospitals and stuff, and he would do it without anybody knowing, And another thing that is said in the movie and was really important is, it's not so easy to be kind. It's a practice that we have to practice every single day of our lives. So, and the other piece that they said in this commercial was, every morning he would get up and he would pray. He would start his day with a practice to make sure that he was starting his intentions for everybody, the goodness of everybody. He would specifically, if you asked him to pray or he had to pray about you, he would specifically say your name in his prayers. And I know how hard it is. Being right and kind is harder than just staying with the pack and just doing what everybody else wants. And it really is important to be kind and to love one another, especially during the holiday seasons. That's when, I hate to say this, but suicide rate is high and people get lonely. I'll never forget the first holiday season. My girls went with their father because we got separated. And I was devastated. I was home in bed crying because I was alone. Yeah, I could have went by my family's house, but I was going out with my kids. I was going out with my heart. So there's a lot of people in the world that are feeling that way and going through that. So, if you stop, and it's not about buying people things, it's about doing kind deeds for people. So it really is important. So we ask that on this, this season of the holiday, that we all just do a kind deed, do a kind deed today. It really will make a difference in the world. So they're taking photos. That's okay. So with that, I don't know how I got into that, but I want everybody to share what they're going to be doing for the holidays. Ginny, start with you. And you put Ginny, wait 1 second, let her put on.
Okay, hi. First,
Yes.
this holiday show with the beautiful songs and everybody's so happy. Herb and I don't have big families. We have very small families. So we spend Christmas with an adopted family, so to speak, a girl and we've watched grow up and get married and have children, and she has a very warm, open house all the time. So we'll be spending Christmas with her, and it's always a lovely time. It's a lot of warmth and a lot of good food and good friends that always gather together.
That's so good. Herb, I know Virginia is your wife. Let's share that with our audience.
Yes, she is.
And I gotta say that you're really a gift to our foundation. I know that you're not officially a board member, but you are on the committees and you are a partner, and you really do take a big part in our telethons on the back end. And I know the back end is as important as the front end, and sometimes you have to do the back end before you can have the front end. So thank you so much.
Thank you. And as Ginny said, Christmas for us is to spend time with our adopted family. Most of my siblings and stuff they live like really far away, so really can't spend as much time as I would have loved to with them. But I still have memories of Christmas, of when we were little, and sneaking down the stairs very early on Christmas morning and seeing all the presents underneath the tree. And I also remember hearing my parents arguing about where they were going to put the Christmas presents in the middle of the night because they made enough noise to wake us up. And we had this thing where we could crawl down the stairs. We were still young enough to hide underneath the banister and just peek up and take a look and see what they were doing. And I don't know if they ever knew. I'm sure, like, if they did know, that would have been the end of Christmas that year. And then we just back up the stairs the same way that we crawled down. We backed up the stairs backwards, and then we get back in bed and discuss. I wonder what we got.
You mean you didn't do what me and my sister did? Open the gifts the night before and rewrap them? No, we would have never gotten away with that.
My father knew. So my father would label the gifts in the different names. Like, if he was giving it to my niece, he would put our name on it, so that we thought we didn't know what we were getting. So he got smarter than us. He got smarter than us. We thought we were being smart. Alan and Alicia, what are you doing for the holidays?
I believe we're going to be spending it together, visiting my sister Rose. And
our families are spread out
Yes.
all over the world, from Florida to New Jersey to California to Hawaii to Australia. So it's kind of hard to get together with everybody at the same time.
I agree.
So the only one we have in the vicinity is Alice's sister, and
Yes.
that's where we'll be.
Yes. And then we'll spend some time there, and probably there'll be some singing in the evening, which I get involved in. And we'll just
I'm sure it'd be hard for you to imagine. Anywhere where there's singing, Alice will be there. Doesn't matter what day it is. So.
Ginny, you went. Maureen. Can you put Maureen on the... Oh, Maureen can't go? Come and sit up with me, Maureen.
No, I have a thing, but I
Yeah,
guess
but
I'm
you
not on
can't be
camera.
seen.
Okay.
We're gonna come, everybody's gonna come up here anyway, so have a seat with me.
All right.
And Andrew, you too. Because we gotta make sure you're on camera.
I have a rather unique
Bring it
situation.
over here.
I was raised an only child. I was adopted. I always knew I was adopted. And 2 years ago, I was fortunate enough to meet my biological families on both sides. So it's really, it kind of blows your mind to be raised an only child and then find out you're one of 14.
Wow.
Between the both sides. So I am in touch with 8 of my siblings from both sides. And so I will be spending part of Christmas Day with the family I grew up with, my cousins, and then going over to my sisters. And it took me a very long time to say the word sister and brother. I kept calling them my cousins because I never said the word sister and brother. So it's really wonderful that that they've accepted me, and they love having me, and I love being there with them. So it's very special.
Very special.
That's great.
Christmas is a very important time for me. It's a time for celebrating. My wife and I went to about a dozen parties in the last month.
Yes, I know they have.
Christmas parties. Now, I'm Catholic, my wife is Jewish. She grew up without a Christmas tree. So when we got married, she loved the tree. She's been decorating it ever since. I don't even do anything with it. I set up the tree, and then she takes off. And she does a nice village underneath. She loves the Christmas tree, and she loves the Christmas season. And we love enjoying it together. And of course, we enjoy Happy New Year, too.
And one of our traditions is on Christmas Eve, we go to Casa Rustica in Smithtown, where my husband Andrew proposed.
Aww.
And we sit at the same table, and he proposes all over again. And I do enjoy, Andrew puts the tree up, as he said, and he puts the lights on in the store and the garland. And then I take over, and the front of the tree is devoted to everything to do with us. From the very first ornaments that we had back in 1988, all the way through. On the right side of the tree is a memory section about our parents who passed, my brother, his sister, and then I've got a patriotic side to the tree. It's a themed tree, and it's a lot of fun. And then I just completed the Snow Village, which only took me 2.5 hours. And I enjoy every part of it. I put all the pieces down on the floor, and I know exactly what I'm going to do. And you know, occasionally there's a problem with a fence might not be level, and I have to build it up and whatever.
And
but I have fun.
The village is getting larger and larger.
The village got so large.
Right?
Yes, I put it on Facebook, and the village got so large that it had expanded. It was half the den and into the kitchen, and Andrew said, that's it. Next year, it's going to be condensed. People are going to be able to walk around it, and this year it's the condensed version.
That's so good. That's so good. Jim?
I feel bad that I have to go after that because I don't even know how to. Well, what am I going to say? I'm going to wake up on Christmas and go to my in-laws' house and go to my parents' house. I'm fortunate. My wife's fortunate enough to have our parents. So every time I hear my friends talk, that hits me hard. You know, like my friends who have lost their parents. So I'm very grateful to have that still, and just family. You know, and my mom has the exact same story as Maureen does. My mom was adopted. She was a foster child her whole life, and we had no family except for my stepfather's family. And about 20 years ago, when she was 58, 60 maybe, my mom found out she has a mom who was still living, and siblings. She has like 6 siblings that she keeps in touch with every year. So it's amazing. Yeah.
That's incredible. I was thinking, because I always think, ask Judy, she knows, and Ginny, I always come up with stuff. So I was thinking, like, if you know of any foster cares that you would like to go perform, we put on a whole concert for them. And
Oh, wow.
if so,
I'd love to do that.
yeah, if you could find one in Long Island, we'd be more than happy to set it up. Let me know when. Yeah, I'm just saying, so Judy will look at
Just let me know.
Look into
Yeah.
it.
Yeah, especially around the holidays. I mean, I know we won't be able to do it this year, but could you imagine being in a home on the holidays? I know that it's a family, but still their hearts are not like their hearts.
Even
are
in
broken.
rehab centers
Well,
where
yeah,
we
I
have
know
performed.
we sometimes do toy runs for St. Christopher's and St.
Yes,
Mary's.
yes.
So that might be a place to start.
Yeah.
One second, want to mention something.
Come on, you can come up actually, because everybody, I want everybody to get up and come up.
Hi. Hi, everybody.
Make sure she's, wait 1 second, he's gonna put you on camera. Because we have too many people in the studio today.
I'm Alicia Marlow. I want to mention that it's really great to give toys in your community for these centers that sponsor giving toys to families of low income. Because when I was growing up, that was how we got our presents. We would go to, I come from a very large family, there are 9 of us, 9 kids. And we would go there to the centers to get the gifts, and we were so excited when they would hand us our gifts for free through the community. So if you can give through the community, it's very helpful to children that don't have any, parents that don't have any money and can give something nice for the holidays.
That's a great idea. Judy, get us involved with that next year. Come on, Jenny, let's go. So thank you so much for everybody for being a part of it. You guys can come up. Come on, we like when everybody joins together. We only have about 25 more minutes. And I think we're going to start with I Saw Mommy Kissing Santa Claus.
I don't sing well with others.
Well, that's okay. But it's just about
solo.
play well with others.
I play all right, I just can't sing.
Ready? I saw mommy kissing Santa Claus underneath the mistletoe last night. She didn't see me down the stairs to Halloween. She thought that I was tucked up in my bedroom fast asleep.
Then I saw mommy tickle Santa Claus underneath his snow white. Kissing Santa Claus last night.
No, I'm just saying. Let's all swing. That's it. Okay, here we go.
Downstairs
That's so good. That's a great song. Mommy Kissing Santa Claus. I don't know if anybody will know this song, but this is a great woman's song. So that's why we're going to do it. Did anybody ever hear the song Santa Baby? So join in with me.
Oh, I like that one.
I think we sang it to Santa yesterday.
Judy, you like
Wait 1 second. I just want to. Here we go. Santa baby, slip a sable under the tree for me. I've been an awful good girl, Santa baby, and hurry down the chimney tonight. Let's go. Santa baby, and I'll be convertible to light blue. I'll wait up for you, Santa baby, and hurry down the chimney tonight. Want the mic? Leave the wall again.
for Christmas too. Santa baby, I wanna go next, not really or not. I've been an angel all year, Santa baby, and hurry down the chimney tonight. Here we go. Ready? Santa cutie, there's one thing I really do need, the deed to blow my mind, Santa cutie, and hurry down the chimney tonight. Let's go. Santa baby, I feel like talking with the duplex and check. Sign the X on the line, Santa baby, and hurry down the chimney tonight. Here we go. I'm feeling the Christmas tree with some decorations bought at Tiffany's. I really do believe in you. Let's see if you believe in me too. Santa baby, forgot to mention one little thing, a ring. I don't mean a phone, Santa baby, and hurry down the chimney tonight. Hurry down the chimney tonight. Hurry down the chimney tonight. Now, isn't that a woman's song? That's a great song. That's a great song. Let's do a little Let It Be, a classic by the Beatles. Sing loud, please. Here we go. When I find myself in times of trouble, Mother Mary comes to me, speaking words of wisdom, let it be. And in my hour of darkness, she is standing right in front of me, speaking words of wisdom, let it be. That's the truth. Let it be, let it be, let it be, let it be. Whisper words of wisdom, let it be. And in my broken heart, people living in the world agree, there will be an answer, let it be. For though they may be parted, there is still a light that they will see. There will be an answer, let it be. Let's go everyone, join us. Let it be, let it be, let it be, yeah, let it be. There will be an answer, let it be. One more time. Let it be, let it be, let it be, let it be. Whisper words of wisdom, let it be. Let's feel the beat. Jimmy, you can come and join us. Roll the chair in? Okay. Let's take a photo of Jim. Jim, smile. Let's do a selfie. Andrew. We love selfies. We're a selfie group. Here we go, everybody. Let it be, let it be, let it be, let it be. Whisper words of wisdom, let it be. And when the night is cloudy, there is still a light that shines on me. Shine until tomorrow, let it be. I wake up to the sound of music, Mother Mary comes to me, speaking words of wisdom, let it be. Let's go everybody. Let it be, let it be, let it be. There will be answers, let it be. Let it be, let it be, let it be, let it be. There will be answers, let it be. We're going to do a little day by day. Let's rock. Day by day, day by day. Oh, dear Lord, 3 things I pray. To see you more dearly, love you more dearly. Follow the only day by day, day by day, day by day. Oh, dear Lord, 3 things I pray. To see thee more clearly, love you more dearly. Follow the only of thee, day by day. Let's rock it. Day by day, day by day. Oh, dear Lord, 3 things I pray. To see thee more clearly, love you more dearly. Follow the only of thee, day by day. One more time, let's go! Come on! Day by day, day by day. Oh, dear Lord, 3 things I pray. See thee more clearly, love you more dearly. To sing the lonely of thee, day by day. Let's go! Come on, let's go! Day by day, day by day. Oh, dear Lord, 3 things I pray. To see thee more clearly, love you more dearly. Follow me. To see thee more clearly, love you more dearly. To see thee more clearly, love you more dearly. To see thee more clearly, love you more dearly. Follow thee more dearly, day by day, day by day by day by day. Great song, right? Okay, so Jim, we're just gonna do 2 more. Oh, what's that? We're gonna do a song that I promised to God when I had a conversation with him. Yes, that I was gonna sing all the time, and that's called Let There Be Peace on Earth. And then I'm gonna end the show with my favorite. I can't think of it because I'm in the performing mode. I forget.
We'll just sing it when we get to
Yes. I'm waiting for it to come up on my. Have yourself a merry little Christmas. Sorry. You know, I'm sitting here and I'm working and singing and thinking about the next song and thinking about producing. So it's kind of like crazy. But this is a good song. I have an extra words if anybody wants it. It's a great song. You can just sing along. Let there be peace on earth, and let it begin with me. be my solemn vow to take each moment and live each moment in peace Let's all join in one more time. Everybody in the audience, everybody out in the world, please join us. Stop for 1 second and join us. Let peace be known. Let there be peace on earth, and let it begin with me. Let there be peace on earth, the peace that was meant to be. With God as our Father, brothers all are we. Let me walk with my brother in perfect harmony. Join us. Let peace begin with me. Let this be the moment now. With every step I take, let this be my solemn vow to take each moment and live each moment in peace God bless to everybody. Thank you so much. We're going to one more song, Jen. Thank you so much, everybody, for joining us. Right? Music's just so powerful. It's so powerful. Thank you for joining us today. We're going to go out singing one song that really touches us. And listen to the words. And please join us. Thank you, Jim. We had a wonderful year. Thank you so much. Can you put the camera on yourself? Christmas future is far away. Christmas past is past. Christmas presents are here to stay, bringing joy that will last. Here we go, everybody. Have yourself a merry little Christmas. Let your heart be light. From now on, our troubles will be out of sight. Here we go. Have yourself a merry little Christmas. Make the Yuletide gay. From now on, our troubles will be miles away.
to us, gather near to us once more. Here we go. Through the years, we all will be together. If the fates allow, hang a shining star on your bow. Yeah, have yourself a merry little Christmas now. Feel the beat. God bless everybody. We'll see you January 5th. January 5th. Here we go. Ready? Faithful friends who are dear to us, gather near to us once more. Through the years, we all will be together. If the fates allow, hang a shining star in your sky. Yeah, have yourself a merry little Christmas now. Let's blow our kisses. God bless everybody. Thank